What's up, degenerates? Today I'm going to cover something that, again, I'm a little late to the party for, but I assure you this is deliberate in this case. As the title suggests, this video will be about the Atheist Gamer. So, let's dive right in, shall we?
I am the Atheist Gamer.
I've been wanting to see how he would move forward from the recent drama. If you've been living under a rock or have a life outside the YouTube community, what basically happened was the Atheist Gamer attacked a young YouTuber called Morgan of Morgan TV. Now, I say attacked because that's all he did for his entire video, attacked her on a personal level. Talking about her weight, how she looks, her hair, which if you think about it is kind of rich coming from a guy who looks like the offspring of Eric Cartman and Butterball from Hellraiser. Then after this, Bearing made a video calling him out for being a dick, and rightly so. The Atheist Gamer, in my opinion, handled the situation fairly poorly. He released videos crying about how he should be more successful, Bearing is like an absentee father figure.
You know that one guy that has a son, but he hardly acknowledges his son's existence? He just sits there at home, drinking his beer, looking at his football game, and when his son decides to show him his school project, the dad's like, "Oh, that's nice. Here, little kiddo, Daddy gotta watch the game." Yeah, that's Bearing right there.
All the while, the rest of the community, smelling blood in the water, started to circle, and everyone and their uncle made a video with their views on the drama, or to say that they also think that he's a dick. So there have been a deluge of videos aimed at the Atheist Gamer from all across the community, mostly roasts. But I was thinking of doing something a little bit differently. I could easily sit here for 15 minutes piling ad hom after ad hom and sprinkling a few pitifully half-assed attempts at cogent points to mock him satirically. But he has made it abundantly clear he just doesn't get satire. So I thought I'd handle things in a more adult manner by explaining where I think he went wrong and where I think he can improve and move forward in a positive way. Now for this section it will be as if I'm talking to the Atheist Gamer directly, because there are three main things that I want to discuss. Now, Atheist Gamer, firstly your content. Over the years you have been on YouTube, your content technically hasn't changed much. Lighting, audio, and all-around quality has not really improved.
I'm getting sick and tired of seeing the exact same feminist video over and over again. The typical feminist video that includes the typical wage gap or 1-5 myth, dictionary definition argument. It's been done before.
My channel is not that old, I've only been at this a few months, but with every video I try to improve and refine my audio and editing skills to give my audience a better viewing experience. If I didn't, my audio would still sound like this, because my PC is basically a mobile wind tunnel. Which brings me to my second point, your attitude. You act like everyone owes you something because you've been on YouTube for a couple of years. Little reality check for you, mate. People don't owe you anything. In actual fact, the opposite is true. You owe your subscribers. You have a little over 2,000 subs who enjoy your content and are still there for you even after all of this bullshit. I think you at least owe them a thank you. Also, you bitch and moan about other people, for instance, this little gem regarding Charming Man 93.
Charming Man 93, he can get the same amount of viewers just by talking. No editing, no nothing, just simply being himself.
You wonder why people would rather watch Charming Man 93. To me, it's fairly obvious.
The real dangerous ideas here come from your side. The social justice warriors, the feminists, the progressives.
Ask yourself this. Would you rather watch videos by a person who makes little to no effort, or someone like Charming Man 93 who obviously puts a lot of time and effort into ensuring he has sufficient lighting, his audio is clear, his videos are well edited and fairly well structured, his arguments are well made and backed up with facts, sources, and who doesn't rely on ad hominem attacks as the only source of humour for his videos? When he speaks clearly, concisely, and fairly eloquently. To me, it's pretty easy to see why people would prefer to watch his videos over yours.
I really legitimately tried my very best to entertain every one of you. Clearly, it's not enough. My best was not enough.
You say this is your best, but your best doesn't involve a great deal of effort. Now, I knew literally nothing about video and audio editing until about a month before I started my channel. And even I still get disheartened when I look at channels like Undoomed, for instance.
Hey moron! Fucking moron!
I think to myself it will take years for me to reach that level of professionalism. But I'm not about to make an 11.5-minute video pissing and moaning to my subscribers about it. What I am going to do is to keep learning and improving my content to the best of my abilities.
Clearly, it's not enough. My best was not enough.
So my third and final point is the hypocrisy you've displayed throughout this entire situation. You know, like when you berated Morgan TV, claiming that she will disable her ratings and comments.
By the time I'm done uploading this video, she's probably disabled her ratings and comments. Go ahead, click the link in the description. I bet you 50 fucking bucks she disabled her ratings and comments.
And then, the second you get some shit for being a dickbag, what do? Oh yes, that's right, you disable ratings and comments. See where I'm going with this? People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. If you can't take trolling and criticism, then you probably shouldn't be doing it yourself. You have based your channel on being an asshole, and that's all well and good, but at least have the integrity to stand by that. If someone calls you out for being an asshole, you don't cry into your camera, you stand up for yourself and say, yes, I'm an asshole, and what? Get fucked. So in closing, my advice is you can do one of two things moving forward concerning your channel. You can keep doing what you've been doing, improve and grow a thicker skin, or completely change the dynamic of your channel in the hopes to avoid the wrath of the trolls. Either way, you need to stop expecting bigger channels to give you a leg up, as if they owe you something, because they don't. I mention a lot of bigger channels in my videos, but I don't have the mindset that they then owe me something. I do it to give context to where I got the idea for the video, or the fact that I want to give my take on what was said. Another important thing I would say is to stop valuing yourself on the recognition of other YouTubers. The only people you should be worrying about pleasing is yourself and your audience. Don't get me wrong, when I first set out I was eager for Senpai Bearing's recognition, but for me, Bearing and a few others were my inspiration for creating my channel in the first place. And yes, it would be nice for one of these people who inspired me to give me a shout in their videos, but it's not going to be the end of my world if they don't. My channel is here because I've got a lot to say and a lot of opinions I want to share with people who want to listen. And if I can give them a chuckle along the way, then happy days. But anyway guys, I've prattled on for long enough, as usual. So like, subscribe, share, all that good shit. I'm getting close to the 1,000 sub mark. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I want to do something special as a thanks to you guys for all the love and support. You lot are awesome. So, as always, let me know what you think in the comments. And also let me know what you'd think is a good idea for me to do for the 1,000 sub video. And on that note, I'm out. Peace!
Check your privilege, ignore.